What's going on, fam? Jay the Black here. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about this story that's going viral about this fake NFL player. His name is Daejon Love. He was arrested along with Taylor Chan for scamming women out of $1.3 million, pretending to be an NFL player. Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the majority of these women were in the Midwest. I'm going to assume older women, because, you know, even younger women aren't necessarily going to fall for this. They're not going to have the money also to give to this guy. So you can tell this guy has been studying his craft. He's probably scammed before on a smaller level, but this time it was just too much. This guy's on social media pretending to be an NFL player. I think he went too far. He went too far, and now he's gotten caught, and he's probably going to go to jail. But in these situations, most times people don't go to jail. You know, I've seen stories of men scamming hundreds of thousands of dollars out of women, upwards to $1 million, and they never go to jail for it. So, and also, it depends on who you're scamming as well. Will determine whether you go to jail or not. Sad, but true in a lot of these situations. And these women are hella desperate. You have to be a very, very desperate woman to sit up here and send a guy who claims to be an NFL player any type of money. You would think that him being an NFL player would be the reason why you're drawn to him, and you thinking he has money and resources. But this guy, along with this Taylor Chan guy, I guess were able to finesse these women and get them to, because again, women are tricks. I've been told y'all this. Women are some of the biggest tricks out there. They trick off more than anybody. And it's easy for them to give money. Y'all got to understand this. It's very easy for these women to give money because that's what they do when they're dating men. They're usually giving these men money. So let's get into this. According to TMZ, two scam artists, one posing as a San Francisco 49er player, cheated 26 women out of $1.3 million as part of an investment scheme, according to federal authorities who have now arrested and charged them with serious crimes. Federal prosecutors in Portland, Oregon, charged Daejon Love, who's 35, and Taylor Chan, who's 18, with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and wire fraud. The FBI arrested Love and Chan at a Boise Airport in Idaho on August 24th, as the prosecutor said the suspects flew in to meet new victims. That is crazy. So who was the Chan guy? Was he his videographer or a fake videographer? What, and why is he flying around with this 18-year-old? That's weird, but I guess maybe helps as far as the sort of social media aspect of it, to or whatever presentation they were gonna do for these women. But y'all see where he's going. He's going to Idaho. Women who are enamored by black athletes, I'm assuming that's why he was able to be able to go meet those women. I mean, those women were very eager, I guess, to meet what they thought was a black professional athlete, because again, they probably don't watch sports. That's why these women are easy to finesse. They don't watch sports, not as much as men do. See, if they did, they would know this is BS because they would have done their research. According to the feds, Love and Chan kicked off their scheme in February of 2022, creating fake investments to steal money from women in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and California. Love allegedly connected with the women over the internet and on dating apps, passing himself off as a wealthy investor and NFL player, and introduced them to Chan. Authorities say Love told the victims Chan was his financial advisor to gain their trust and show that he was a serious businessman, part of a scam that saw him empty their bank accounts. So he brought this Asian guy over because I guess they see a black man with an Asian, they assume, oh, he's serious. That's his investor. That should have made you even more suspicious. According to prosecutors, many of the women fell for Love's BS and got involved romantically with him as Love promised them he wanted to build a future together using their investments. Y'all see how easy it is, gentlemen? Y'all see how easy it is to get these women to fawn all over you? All you have to do is pretend to be a professional athlete and make them promises. And these women will not only drop draws, but they will drop bags. Ain't no getting to know you, none of that these heifers love to lie about. If they like you enough, you don't have to do much. And if you lie to them enough, you definitely don't have to do much. The feds say Love, with Chan's help, amassed a fortune worth tens of millions of dollars from this scheme. Love allegedly posted ads showing non-existent investment vehicles while claiming he could generate massive returns for him and his victims. Prosecutors say that Love also used fake bank accounts to make himself look legitimate. For his part, Chan allegedly posed as Love's investment advisor, sending Love messages for what he said were new lucrative investments. Prosecutors say Love forwarded screenshots of Chan's messages to the women to get them to hand over large amounts of cash. Once they did, Love and Chan allegedly disappeared with the money they stole, because they know financial crimes are very difficult to prosecute. If you're not stealing from the government, they don't care. If you steal from individuals, they just don't care. They only care if you steal from the government. They will only, for the most part, prosecute you if you steal from the government. With these PPP loans, all these people that's been arrested and charged and convicted, you stole from the government. You steal from thirsty women, we don't really care. We might arrest you, but you may not do much time, right? His IG is littered with photos of him wearing 49ers gear and even a football helmet in gyms, parking lots, and even the beach. We've seen those. Let me see if I have it. Let's see if we go to these. Some of these, right? That's him. This is, I don't know how, I guess he got this is a fake AI screenshot that he posted. This is yo, this is him on the beach, right? About to run routes. Oh man, just a finesser. And why is he on the beach with a helmet on? Like, this just does not look remotely like an NFL player workout. Now watch this route. Like, come on, man. Wow. And then he walks around with this helmet. It's almost like that's part of like some sort of social media gimmick. Like the carrying around the helmet, because it's a gimmick. And people bought this because women don't watch sports. They pretend to watch sports. And because a lot of women pretend to watch sports, it's easier to finesse them. And also, him going to the Midwest, because he's done this in other states, but he went there because he knows a lot of thirsty women there, primarily probably white women, who are enamored with black professional athletes, especially football players. And that's why it was easy for him to go there and finesse the way that he did. Again, these crimes are very difficult to prosecute because they don't really go after people for this. That's why it's easy for him to do this, because he knows that a lot of times this thing don't really go through in court unless you're stealing from the government. But for a lot of times they won't pursue a lot of these. That's why it's easy for these scammers to keep scamming. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. If you don't share it, follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next one.